So we are on our way to the ChangeNow conference in Paris, the ChangeNow Summit 2025. And I'm honestly very excited. I've been planning a lot, my outfits, the conferences I'm going to attend. I already have a couple of meetings with our participants, like one-to-one networking discussions. And you guys cannot imagine how excited am I about this event. Like, I don't know if this is much to say, but I pretty much think this is like the best week of my life in terms of my professional career. I am very passionate about climate change. I always consider myself a change maker. And even if I have attended many other summits and conferences, because this is in general something that I really enjoy doing, like networking, attending to conferences, learning, participating in workshops, etc. I've been in so many, but especially when I was younger, when I was like early in my career and when I was in university. And now the difference is I haven't been in a conference, I think, in like 5 years. And now the difference is, why? Don't ask me. But the difference is that in the past I used to go, just like this young, innocent, lovely guy looking for opportunities. And it worked because I do what I do nowadays because of these conferences. Like, I was very good doing networking, and pretty much, if I'm not mistaken, 3 of the jobs I have nowadays, I got them through networking on conferences. So now the difference is that this time, like, I'm going as a fucking good professional, like I have something to say because I'm very good at my job, and I think I have a quite strategic position that is interested for different sectors, and I already have a plan of what kind of contacts I want to make and what things I want to bring for my company, even for myself. So now let's go to the details. I was planning, so the conference has 3 days. The first day, which is today, is like the most professional day, serious. Bankers, consultants, the public sector, authorities, important institutions, and overall all the programs are more related to this field. So I had to be like serious. However, I wanted to give it this twist of like Charlie, like the concept of today was la classe. Very Frenchy, right? So in this la classe mood, I wanted to be like very serious, but I had to wear a traditional suit. Now, I like suits. They're formal, they are empowering, but my problem is that they don't communicate much. And in these kind of summits, you cannot just go with a suit full of patterns that tries to get all the attention of everyone, because even if that's my personality, that's not what conference are about. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna play with the haircut. So today, we're a bit inspired on Nick Jonas. I will be trying to change a bit the haircut along the days, because the more we advance towards the end, the more relaxed, chill, fresh, young, full of, like representing the youth, willing to make big, innovative changes in the world, inspired. But today I'm going to be like a cabron, I want to be a motherfucker today. And that's why I'm a bit disappointed and sad, because the shoes were playing an important role. So I was planning to wear this kind of, I think it's called like double clip shoes, something like that. But those are very basic shoes nowadays. Like, they're very trendy, I think, since last year. So I was all the time like, I'm gonna buy them in Paris a couple of days in advance, because in the weekend I was in Netherlands and I couldn't find them. Oh, surprise, I go yesterday, last minute, very Charlie. Guys, I couldn't find the shoes. And everything was closing. And at the end, the only shop open was fucking Zara, that had very ugly shoes Ugh. So that's the part that I'm not enjoying about today. Like, I ended up buying like classic boring black Oxford shoes. Now, this is another problem in my life, because as I just recently moved to Paris in January, I have most of my stuff rather in Mexico or even in Togo where I was before. So just to give you an example, these gorgeous black shiny shoes that I got tailor-made in Coatepec are in fucking Togo. Why? Because Charlie is a mess, but not a loser. Oh fuck, guys, I just lost my train. It's there. I'm gonna be so late. By the way, I am just already missing some networking, but you know what? I was getting ready, like, I mean, look at this face. Look at the tie. Oh shit, it has a small issue. I was like, Charlie, you're not getting ready to go to a conference related to climate change in Paris every day. So I was listening to my playlist, which is this one. You can listen to it if you want. It's basically full of the vibe and energy that I'm flowing right now. A bit, yes, romantic, happy vibes and dependency, but also quite melancholic, because in general it's kind of music that I like, and overall just like deep lyrics that worth listening while you're walking in a city like Paris. And definitely the core of the playlist is new romantics. I'm still a new romantic, guys. I'm still in the vibe, just reassuring you that. And yeah, so overall the strategy was like, you know, to be like this professional, but at the same time show that I was this new romantic. And in order to get that, the only thing that came to my mind was to wear like this cute Swarovski shiny bracelet. So let's see. Guys, this place is so cool. Like, it's full of like things to do, things to eat, things to drink. And apparently like this is like a place of like food made by refugees. So there's like food from Nigeria, Afghanistan, Syria. I'm so excited. Let's see how it is. Qué locura.
Some sort of anxiety around climate change. This is like every hand going up at this point. So the
group therapy session afterwards, yeah?
The antidote to anxiety, climate anxiety, is action. To take action, open up your phones, download the We Don't Have Time app. If you already have it, it's free. Just download it. If you already have it, sign up for the Make Science Great Again campaign. Very clear action steps to take. It'll help with that anxiety you're experiencing, and then you'll also be plugged in to be able to identify where you want to get involved, right? Depending on who you are and the work you do, you can plug into fashion or agriculture, transportation. There is actions to be taken across public sector, private sector, and let's find a custom tailored action for you that's right. We help accelerate that for individuals and for companies. So please download the app. That's a great action step to take. Thank you.
Work with a communications expert to write the brief. In that brief, put in a line, a scoring mechanism, will it cause global yawning? Is it boring? Is there a threat to it being boring? And have check-ins throughout the process of creating it to see if it's too full of jargon or if it feels a bit too just, blah and samey. And then go and work with different creatives to go and deploy that.
Well, we're done with day 2. I think it was actually more interesting, and I definitely did a couple of very interesting connections. The conferences were more interesting yesterday, but honestly, I got very good stuff today, very potential partners, and I just think it's very inspiring to come and just be in this hub of people that have different innovative ideas, willing to make a difference, and the fact that many sectors, fields, and disciplines that you would never imagine are doing something regarding climate change is actually, it reminds me, why am I working in this sector, and give me back all this motivation and inspiration of keep doing this a better world. So it was very powerful. Let's see how it is day number 3. Miren amigos, él es el caso antropológico del día de hoy. So I was born here, then I moved here to study, then I moved here for 4 years, came back for 1 year, well I spent around, then I moved here, and then I started moving around, and now I'm here. Crazy. Finally guys, let's see. So cute. Officially the best matcha I've tried in Paris so far. And it's close to my office, so it's actually perfect. Es perfecto, amigos. Guys, I came to pee, and look, oh my god, like toilet at the tower. Oh my god. I always think that toilets are actually like such an experience, or at least I like restaurants and bars that put effort on the toilets, and I mean, I love the reflections everywhere. It's amazing, and then you have this. Can you believe it? It's amazing. Wow. Crazy. Okay, this is the best part. So look at this. If you want to wash your hands, I mean, of course you put your hand, but I cannot do it with both. Wow. I'm gonna miss you, toilet. Sunday vibes.
That's my moment to shine.
This is the best chocolate in the world.
Stop
This
it.
cutie. Oh my god, so glamorous. An important note.
You're making me laugh so
Yes,
much.
fake jewelry. So today we learn fake it till you make it. You're not doing it with delicacy. Not meant to be that way.
Influencers. One of you.
Wow, this is a new a ver quién más. I don't know anyone. Probably famous people I don't know about. Oh, Kendall Jenner. I think I don't know the real important people of this world, guys. Just the stupid celebrities. Anyway, bye. Hola! How's everyone? I'm currently in Togo. I landed here on Saturday and I think I'm gonna spend here maybe 3 weeks or 1 month. I still don't know. You see, like, the weather makes me immediately, my face looks so oily, but anyway. So I'm actually very excited because it's been weeks that I've been really, like, desperately looking for this book, which is the artist pathway, the artist journey, the artist's way, which is by Julia Cameron, El Camino del Artista, or in French that I bought it, Libérez votre créativité. And it's basically a bestseller that became famous in the 90s, written by this, she's basically someone described as an expert releasing the creativity in all individuals. And she does, I mean, she, in general, it's like a sort of educational expert in the art field. And she had a workshop in the 90s where it was a kind of spiritual, personal growth, self-consciousness development training with art. And it was allowing you to unlock this childhood connection that you have with art, and it allows you to release this artistic and creative side that everyone has. She believes that creativity is among all of us, but that we block it since we're very young. So anyone can be an artist, and basically this course, because it's a course, allows you to find that. So as her workshop became so famous and a lot of people started to come to her, it could be like musicians, painters, people like
bankers and people with literally no background in art that were interested in finding this artist deep inside them. We're going with her, and then they will finding these incredible changes and finding passion in art that they didn't know they had. And the truth is that since I started doing this channel, I mean, all my life, I think I knew that I've been creative, but I unfortunately don't use that much, unless that I have like a boyfriend and I'm doing, you know, like gifts and crafty stuff, or like if I think I'm very good with technology, so I can create like things like my monopoly of Taylor Swift on Microsoft Word. And overall, like I'm very creative, like when I'm like in my clothes, not today, this is like just boring. When I am organizing parties or gatherings at my place or at someone else's place, organizing events. I was a photographer and video editor for I think 4 years for like social events and music festivals in Mexico, all over Mexico. So I was traveling a lot, taking the pictures. So like, I think like I can acknowledge I'm creative. I'm not good painting or drawing. Maybe that's something we will discover in this course, but I definitely think I'm creative, and doing this channel has allowed me to finally have a source where I can release all my creativity, all my ideas. And that's why I'm really enjoying this process with the YouTube channel, especially brainstorming all the ideas that I want to do for videos that unfortunately I haven't had the time. I've been very busy with work and then a couple of trips I'm doing. But anyway, since I don't have much time to do like specific content I want to do for now, I'm just gonna like record cool stuff I'm doing with the Swiftie lenses and share it with you guys. So basically, I bought this in French. Why? Because I'm someone that clicks with stuff, and this one looked just very pretty compared to the English and the Spanish version. And it's like a new edition that has like a lot of, like just the way it is designed and presented, like I clicked with it and I was like, I need that version. And I started reading it already, the introduction, and I think the language is very simple, so I won't face difficulties with the French. So what is my issue? And I will show it to you a bit more. Oh, so it's basically 12 weeks. And as far as I understand, because I haven't finalized the introduction, you need to, like, you read the chapter of that week, let's say on Monday. It's a lot of journaling. So every day, once you wake up, you need to do 1 page of journaling about everything that's coming through your mind. And I think like every week you work in different like self-reflection topics about like understanding more yourself. And that's where like this spiritual, divine thoughts plus like psychological side of your own, you explore through art. So it's like a spiritual, psychological, therapeutical journey, as far as I understand. I actually got this recommended by my friend Gabi, which I love so much. And she speaks in Spanish, she's in Mexico. She's been recording every week of her journey with the course. And so far, like the things that she's finding out about herself and how much artistic side of that she didn't know that she's releasing and discovering. So I think overall it's like a very interesting course. It has so many reviews. I watched a couple of videos of people talking about their experience. Honestly, I just watched 2 and I didn't finish them all. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. Oh, something very important is that every week you need to take a date with your artist. So like you can go to a museum or just like go to a gorgeous park at the beach and do mandalas, you know, like myself, or, well, you know, like just to do something with your artist that you have like inside, like a date. Okay, so what are we gonna do today? Yeah, I just wanna show you a bit of how cute is it. And you see why I chose the French version? I mean, it's insane. And the version of the 19s looks so boring. So I was like, no, this is the one I want. Now, the only thing I have to say is that, by the way, I went to 3 different bookstores in Paris and everywhere it was sold out. So like, apparently it's so hard to get the book. I got desperate, so eventually I just bought it online on Amazon. I personally don't like buying in Amazon. I like going to the bookstores because I like the experience of buying books in the bookstores. So as you can see, the material is, you know, like it gets fucked easily. Like I cannot just put this in my bag or take it everywhere with me because it's gonna get fucked. Like, you know, I call this like the Cheeto fingers. Like if I'm eating Cheetos and I do this, it gets fucked. And I have this personal issue. Like everything related to notebooks or the light is not helping me, I look horrible. Everything related to books or notebooks, if it gets like dirty or if I leave it in the sun and, you know, like the books get cracky and start to look horrible, I cannot use them anymore. Like you can do anything with me. You can throw me away if you want, but if you dare to like write something on my notebooks or like make them dirty, I'm gonna freak out and I'm gonna get really pissed. So like I take my books and notebooks really seriously, which is why the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna like cover it with like some plastic protection so that it lasts longer, you know. That's it. This reminds me to when I was a teenager. I don't know if this happens all over the world. In Mexico, we call this contactel. And basically, when you're at school, you get like all your notebooks and your new books at the beginning of the year. So I used to like do this with my mom. It was so cool. And then we would just adding like the plastic protection to all my notebooks. And normally, like, because I think that was my favorite time of the year to go to like this paper craft shops where you buy notebooks and you look at the designs. And normally, like, depending on the famous cartoon or movie that's released that year, like that's the one you want to buy. And then the colors and all these kind of things. I love going to those shops. Guys, I think this is not gonna go well. So I'm just getting so many memories of my childhood right now. Here and this is the tricky part, so I'll like make a couple of cuts here as well. You see, this is why I'm telling you it's bad quality, because it's the air starts to get in afterwards. But we will handle it now. Over. What the hell? No. Oopsie. It's not perfect, but it worked, I guess.
Tu sais, really appreciate if you change what
Guys, this is completely fucked up. Like, I'm sorry, but like, what the fuck is this? Like, I even added like an extra layer and it's already fucked. Like, this is completely useless. I cannot use it like this. I mean, I think this is what happened. Most probably, like, this is like because I don't think it's necessarily bad quality, but I think like it's a very old, how you call it, plastic foam that has been in storage for probably months now or years because no one buys it. And then with the sun and over time, the glue got fucked. And now like every 5 seconds, there's more air getting in. You see?
Only took me so long. FML. From the back it's better. But from here? Or was it my fault? But I mean, look. What is this? Look. No, it's completely fucked. Togo. So this is what happens when you have a fucking busy day. Oh, fuck. I fucking hate whiskey. Bonsoir. Wow, está super padre, me encanta. So where?